Hello, this is my cell analogy project. My topic is the White House. My first analogy is the cell membrane. The cell membrane stops some substances from entering the cell. This is similar to how the Secret Service stops some people from entering the White House and visiting the president. Most people in this case. Next, we have the nucleus. The nucleus is the center of the cell and controls everything that goes on. This is similar to how Putin controls all the White House, obviously. Then we have the nucleolus. The nucleolus's job is to deliver information from inside the nucleus and explain what's going on. This is similar to how Sean Spicer delivers the word of the president. The nucleolus rewrites the DNA and explains it to the rest of the cell. The mitochondria's job is to fuel the cell. What fuels this cell or the White House is CNN fake news. Next, we have the ribosome. The ribosome is a location where protein synthesis happens. Protein synthesis is the production of protein. You know who reproduction is very important to? Mike Pence, if you know what I mean. But on a more serious note, we have the endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum's job is to transfer and create proteins and lipids. This is similar to meetings that happen between different people in the White House. The people transfer between each other but also create information. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum: smooth ER, which has no ribosomes, and rough ER, which does have ribosomes. And since the vice president is our ribosomes, smooth ER are meetings which he does not attend, and rough ER are meetings which he does attend. The Golgi bodies are the interns. The interns receive things like mail and phone calls and redistribute them to the proper locations. The lysosomes essentially eat up dysfunctional organelles. This is similar to the president's power to fire or ask for the resignation of different dysfunctional people in the White House. Next, we have the vacuole. The vacuole's job is to make sure that different parts of the cell have the correct pressure and amounts of different material. This is similar to Mick Mulvaney, the director of budget in the government. He is in charge of making sure all the departments have the correct amount of money and supplies. Next, we have the peroxisome. The peroxisome breaks down long chains of fatty acid, usually into shorter chains of fatty acid. This is similar to how the president can pass executive orders to solve problems. The cytoplasm is essentially where all of this takes place, inside the cell. The cytoplasm is the White House itself, because this is where all of these people and actions happen. The cytoskeleton is the framework for the entire cell. The framework for this cell is the Constitution, checks and balances, and other rules that tell the president what to do. Next, we have the cell wall. You probably guessed who the cell wall is by now. The cell wall is Trump, because he is going to build the wall.
I will build a great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall.
Now, finally, we have the centrioles. The centrioles organize chromosomes by separating them. Now, the Russian ambassador separated between Mike Flynn and the vice president. Now, this, of course, was a very negative separation, unlike the centrioles case.